Welcome back to the channel, everyone. In today's episode of Beer and Gear, episode number 3, we'll be going over my fanny pack that I use for archery hunting. So cue the intro now. And welcome back. Alright, today we're going to be going over the Alps OutdoorZ fanny pack with suspenders. Alright, now I picked this thing up on Facebook Marketplace around like May time frame. It was actually a turkey hunting rig for just something to go out turkey hunting with, and I saw it and was like, you know what, that would make a great bow hunting rig. So I've done a couple things to it. Number one is my rangefinder right here. I got this idea from the Hunting Public guys, Aaron on Hunting Public. Thank you, appreciate it if you see this video. This was a revolutionary idea. I have been trying to figure out how to carry my rangefinder for a couple months now, and I played around with a couple different ideas, just didn't like how it all worked out. And when I saw this, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to try this. So starting off at the top with the rangefinder, I took a magnet that actually was for my Streamlight flashlight that they gave me when I joined the fire department, and there was a washer that goes on the back side of the flashlight that connects to this magnet. So I put the washer on my rangefinder and I put the magnet in the strap of the suspenders for this Alps OutdoorZ fanny pack system, and now it just clips on there. And if I'm using it and I just want to drop it, I have it looped around the D loop with the lanyard and it'll hang there, or I can just bring it down, clip it real quick, and it just clips on there, and then I can get my bow out and I can shoot. So really like this system. I've played around with it a lot lately and I've been shooting with it. There will be some shorts coming out about me shooting and specifically about this system, so be looking out for those shorts. I really like this method of holding this rangefinder here. It's a lot better than having to reach into a pouch or even having the chest pouch for like binocular stuff. I don't really like having to reach in and grab it and then put it back. I just like having the easeability of using this. Now I did take some medical Coban and I put it around the magnet, and then I duct taped the magnet to the rangefinder to sort of help make it a little quieter as you clip it back to yourself, and hopefully don't spook the deer away. Okay, so for the most part, I'm gonna set my Bold Rock pineapple hard cider down today, feeling a little fruity with my drink choice. I've been outside smoking on the smoker, getting a thing of ribs going, so gonna have a good mess for dinner tonight. I'm super excited about that. But yeah, if you've never tried Bold Rock, they are out in Nelliesford, Virginia. They are a hard cider brewery. They also do vodka cocktails. I'm telling you right now, that is the best hard cider you will probably ever have. I've only had a few of their vodka cocktails, but if it's anything like their hard cider, it is the bomb. I love that stuff. So I highly recommend, if you're in Virginia and you're near Charlottesville, or if you're visiting or something, go check Bold Rock Brewery out. See if they have it near you in a local store. You won't regret it. The blackberry is absolutely bomb, but I really like this pineapple too. Stuff's pretty good. Alright, sorry, I'm not promoted by them. I just figured I would do a spiel on how amazing Bold Rock is because I like it. Alright, so breaking this system down, we'll start here on my left side. I have a hip pouch, and in the hip pouch I keep my strap, my tree strap for my safety harness. I can just put that right there, and then when I get up to where I'm ready to set up and I'm done climbing, I'll take that out, hook it around the tree, and I'm good to go. Alright, So moving back to the next pouch behind that, on the back of the fanny pack portion, I keep an orange vest, okay? So I don't normally, when I bow hunt in Virginia, you're not required to wear an orange vest, but I keep it in here anyways, especially if I'm tracking a deer. I don't like to walk through the woods tracking a deer without an orange vest, because there's always that chance someone mistakes you and accidentally thinks that you are a deer. So don't want that to happen to me. So I got an orange vest back here for just in case I ever need it. It has straps right here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got these straps right here. I have used this to hook in like a lightweight jacket or a sweatshirt or something, or even put in my coffee bottle and hang that off the back. So you can pretty much use this for anything. There is a pouch right here behind it, in this spot right here, and in here I keep a drag rope and a butt out tool. Okay, I don't know, this is sort of getting off topic, but I don't know if you've ever seen these before, but these are butt out tools, alright, and this makes gutting your deer so much easier. Once you get the guts out, you can just take this, shove it right up their rear end and twist like 2 or 3 times and pull, and it pulls the entire butt out, and you don't have to go and cut around it and all that other gross stuff. So super easy, really like that system. My dad introduced it to me whenever I was young, and I've used it ever since. And then just a standard strap with a drag rope right here, really like that. Super nice for just putting around the deer and being able to drag it out. You don't have to grab a leg or anything like that. Alright, moving to the main pocket. So it has 2 pockets. It has the outer pocket and the inner pocket. Right now, because it's super hot still, in the mornings it's around 50s, in the afternoons in the 70s to 80s. So I keep my tree stand harness in the main pocket because it's too hot for me to need thermal gloves or anything like that. So I just keep that in there, and then I keep a backup release in here. There's an inner pocket inside the large compartment here. I don't know if you can see that, but right there, little inner pocket, I keep my release right there, and that's in case for some reason I forget my main release in my bow box or something. I always have a backup release on my gear. Alright, so now that we've covered that compartment, that's all that's in there. It's just my tree stand harness. That is this just very basic muddy tree stand harness, nothing special. I actually got it for free from a buddy of mine, so I'm using what I got. Eventually I'd like to buy the muddy tree stand harness that's like the vest that you can put on, zip up, and all that great stuff, but I haven't got that type of money right now, so I haven't got to it. Moving around to the next pocket on the right side of the rig, I have a pull rope. This pull rope isn't anything special. It's literally just paracord. It's roughly about 20-25 feet worth of paracord. So my theory is I climb until my bow is barely hanging off the ground, and I know I'm roughly 25 feet to 30 feet in the air, and that's about as high as I prefer to climb. I really try not to climb no higher than that, because then you start getting into super steep angles, especially at really close range, and there's a lot of variables when you come into angles, and I'm no geometry mathematician, so I try to keep it simple. 20 to 30 feet, and at about 5 yards to 10 yards, I know I can still hold roughly dead on and hit my target. You start getting higher, you may have to aim a little high and different stuff like that. And I've seen all kinds of conflicting videos. I don't really know what the true method is for that. But anyways, pull rope right here on the side. It just comes out of this little mesh drink pocket. I think it's technically for a water bottle, but that's what I use it for, is pull rope. Moving to this moving over to the right hip pocket, I keep my lightweight gloves in here. I got these at Walmart. They're like for turkey hunting and stuff, but I've been using them for a while, and I love them. They're super good. They're super lightweight. You know, if it's just a little nipply outside, then you can throw these on. They'll keep your hands warm. They also keep them covered, so you know it's less skin showing. And then just in case, I keep a multi-set. I'll show you that right there. Multi-set Allen wrench kit, just for any quick fixes to my bow or anything like that. For instance, today I was out here shooting my bow and trying to get some practice in, because you know urban archery season starts here in Virginia next weekend. That starts on September 6th. And I was out here practicing today, and my quiver on my bow started coming loose, so I was able to take that Allen key, tighten that quiver up, no issues for the rest of the time I was practicing. So anyways, this is just a quick overview of the Alps OutdoorZ fanny pack and harness system. Highly recommend this. I will try to find it on Amazon. I will put a link in the description. If I can't find this particular pack, then I will put something similar. Very good for lightweight hunting. Obviously, once it gets into like colder weather, it may be a little bit better to go to a backpack system or something to carry those thicker layers and all that. But at the end of this video, I will put some videos of me shooting with this rig on, so you can see sort of how it looks, and you know when you're shooting and stuff like that. I really like it. I've enjoyed it. I use it for everything. I take this rig scouting with me. If I'm going scouting, I wear it, because you can pretty much put anything on it. You could put a small first aid kit in it if you needed to, water, all that great stuff. So anyways, go look at this, go find yourself one. Any suggestions, anything you think I should add, take away, whatever, leave it in the comments. Please comment, subscribe, follow, like, all that great stuff. It helps the channel out, and helps me motivate me to put out a new video every week for you guys. And I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you on the next video.